Hey folks, welcome back to Cocoa Rare Coins and Currency. Do you want to learn how you can buy a gallon of gas for 25 cents? This is not clickbait, this is not a scam. But first, please click the like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. All right, so you've probably heard at some point somebody like your granddad say, man, back in my day, we could buy a gallon of gas for 25 cents. Well, I'm going to tell you how you can still do that. So let's go back a minute to 1964. The president was Lyndon Baines Johnson. The number one song that year was I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. Thank goodness musical tastes have changed. If you disagree with me, comment down below. And of course, back in 1964, we had our local filling stations. Okay, today, according to AAA, the average price of gasoline in the United States is $3.45. So in the past 50 years, the price of gasoline has increased by literally a factor of 10. Okay, but your granddad could buy it for a quarter. How can you? It has to do with the composition of our coinage. So back in 1964, when your granddad showed up to buy a gallon of gas with a quarter, the quarter he was using was made of 90% silver. Today, quarters being minted are just what they call clad coinage, common metals not worth hardly anything. But back in 1964 and prior, a lot of U.S. coins contained 90% silver. So we're talking about the Washington quarter, 1964 and prior, and before that, the Liberty quarter. Okay, over on dimes, we're talking about the Franklin dime, the Franklin Roosevelt dime, 1964 and prior. Before that, the Mercury dime. On half dollars, we're talking about the 1964 Kennedy half. And prior to that, the Ben Franklin half and the Liberty half after that. So the difference is your grandfather was paying for a gallon of gas with 90% silver. Today, if you try to do that with modern coinage that you're going to find in your pocket change, it's just clad metal. It's not worth anything. All right. So how can you buy a gallon of gas today for 25 cents? Well, here's the answer, folks. If we jump over to coinflation.com, they have a melt value calculator. They tell you what the actual price is, melt value on this old coinage. Okay. So your George Washington quarter, 1964 and prior, contained 0.18 ounces of silver. As of the time of this video, the price of silver is $22.62 per ounce. If you do the math on that, what that means is that a Washington quarter, 1964 and prior, is worth $4.09. But going back to AAA, the average price of gasoline in the U.S. is $3.45. So you still can buy a gallon of gas for 25 cents. The key is you have to use the same quarter your granddad used. So same exact quarter, even though the price of gas has gone up by a factor of 10, you can still buy that gas with your granddad's quarter, and the math comes out the same. I'll do another video here in the next couple of days, kind of giving you an idea about why did they take the silver out of coinage. I think you might have an idea already. So please like and subscribe. It really helps me out to continue to deliver content to y'all folks. And whatever you do, if you show up at your local gas station with a 1964 or previous quarter, please make sure that the clerk on duty realizes this is a 90% silver quarter and it's worth $4. Okay? All right, folks, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Good evening.